Hello, friends. A very good morning from San Carlos. Today is the 29th of June, 11 a.m. in San Carlos, and it must be 29 June, 11 p.m. in Karachi. So it's a very clear sky and sunny day, yet not too hot, and weather is quite cool, pleasant, and the nights get better. They get pretty cold, and you need to wear a jacket. But right now, I'm just in one t-shirt, and it's good enough. I'm not feeling at all hot. And today, I plan to take you to compare some of the prices in the grocery stores of Trader Joe, and let's find out how the inflation has hit the people of USA and especially San Francisco. And let's check out some of the prices. Okay, guys, see you. Hello, guys. I'm Shobi from San Carlos. We arrived at San Francisco about a couple of days back. Yeah, maybe 5 6 days back. And this is my first vlog in San Carlos. Uh, the climate is excellent. It's very pleasant. It's the peak summer month, but the weather is pretty good, and it's quite cold at the nights, and even during the daytime, you just need a slight fan on the lowest speed. But otherwise, the climate is excellent, excellent. It's very sunny, but it's not hot. And from last 4 5 days, I haven't seen rains out here, but there used to be rains off and on. But I guess this is not the rainy season in San Francisco or San Carlos. Guys, I'm walking towards a grocery store by the name of Trader Joe. It's just 10 15 minutes away from where I live in San Carlos, and I plan to visit and assess what the prices in the store really are. Being a Pakistani, I think it's going to be very tough for me uh, to uh, know what the inflation out here is, but I think it's gonna be very difficult for me. Uh, I am at my daughter's house, so I don't need to worry about the expenses, but I will definitely give my viewers an idea of what are the prices out here of all the groceries and how living out here is for the locals. And I'm sure it's going to be a shock for everybody. I had visited about 2.5 years back, and at that time also I used to feel that it's very expensive. But I think in the last few years, the inflation has really hit the peak. So let's find out, friends, and keep in touch. Meanwhile, just to give you an idea about the roads, as you can see, lots of greenery, lots of sunshine, excellent cleanliness. You can't find any garbage on the roads except for some dry leaves here and there. But just look at the cleanliness and look at the nature, look at the lovely houses, look at the cars, look at the systems in place. Garbage collection excellent, drainage excellent, water, electricity, gas, all these basic necessities provided to you uninterrupted. Uninterrupted. And as you can see, no traffic. People can just walk around, and it's 11 a.m. and most of the people, it's Monday morning, most of them must have gone to work, but you can find many people walking around, walking their dogs, and seniors are doing some chores in their garden or other things. This is, I think, a house in under renovation, and it's going to get a lot better. You must be seeing that after walking for few minutes, hardly any person inside. This is a Monday morning, and most of them have gone to work early in the morning at 8 o'clock, and hardly any people on the streets, hardly any cars are moving on the streets. A very good quality of life. I mean, if you compare it with the life in Pakistan, it's a vast difference, vast difference. Very expensive out here, but then you get all the amenities, the basic necessities of life, the utilities, uninterrupted. There is no boundary wall. All the gardens are open, the cars are on the driveway, and the delivery guys just come and leave the parcels on the doorsteps, nobody to come and take it away. No stray dogs or cats to come and eat it away. Even the food deliveries are just lying on the porch, and nobody comes and takes them away. Okay, see you guys. I'll get back to you after I visit the Trader Joe. Bye for now. Hi guys, I was at the Trader Joe in San Carlos, and guys, I was pleasantly surprised that the prices were not very steep. And when I had visited about 2.5 years back, I mean, they are pretty much the same. Well, I can just give you a brief idea about some of the basic things, because it was not possible for me to film from inside. But from what I can recollect, a loaf of big bread was costing around $3, which is available in Pakistan for maybe about $1. So it is 3 times more expensive. The prices of the basic vegetables like potato and onion, they were priced at around $1 for one piece each, but they were pretty big in size. And if you wanted a bag of small potatoes, then it was roughly priced at around $3 for a small bag of 3 pounds. And sometimes you could even get a bag of 5 pounds of potatoes, small ones, at around $4. So not bad. I think last time I came, the more or less the prices were pretty much the same. And talking about milk, milk was pleasantly well priced. They have a gallon bottle. It is about 3.78 liters, and it was priced at around $4.50. So $4.50 for almost 4 liters of milk. So it is pretty reasonable. And eggs were also quite expensive. It was around $3.50 for a dozen. So that was pretty steep. Because right now in Pakistan, you can get a dozen for just 250 rupees, and in the winter maybe about 400 to 450. But right now in the summer, when in Pakistan the price of eggs are around 250 to 280, that's $1 for a dozen. Here you get them for around $3 to $3.50 a dozen. But looking at the income, I think it does not make much difference to them. Well, you can see that people stop and let the passers-by pass through. So that's very nice of them. Even if there is one person on the zebra crossing, they stop the car. So that's pretty good. And you can see that there are hardly any cars moving. There is no traffic, so they don't mind stopping. In Pakistan, where you get just about 20 seconds or 30 seconds maximum to pass by the signal, and if you have to wait for a pedestrian to cross the road, it's almost impossible. So here they have got rules, and but they have been given those type of facilities. You follow the rules, but at the same time, things are so good out here. Driving rules are stringent, but at the same time, there is ease of driving. If you abide by the rules, then there is absolutely no problem. So guys, I checked out the prices of bread, potatoes, onions, milk, and surprisingly bananas. When I had come last time, the banana was a big banana was priced at around 79 to 89 cents for one piece, and I was pleasantly surprised that this time it was in the range of 23 cents to 29 cents for one piece. So I am surprised that the bananas were quite cheaper than the last time I visited. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed my vlog and you saw how San Carlos looks like in the June of 2026. And I hope you enjoyed. Do like, share and subscribe. I need your help to get this vlog moving. I need to get at least 1000 subscribers so that I can do my process for monetization. Thank you so much guys, thank you. And guys, before I end my vlog, I just want to let you know that just guess what the prices of these houses are in San Carlos. Well, I want you to take a guess. Frankly, keep that number in your mind and let me know. In lakh dollars, for example, you think that these houses are worth $2 lakh, $3 lakh, $5 lakh, $10 lakh, or more, whatever. Just keep that figure in your mind and let me know the value of these houses, what it is for a Pakistani to buy a house in a place like this. This is on the outskirts of San Francisco, maybe 40 minutes drive from the downtown, and there are mountains surrounded, and very clean and a residential area, no commercial activities. You can see that there are hardly any cars moving, hardly any people walking on the roads. A very peaceful area. I mean, walking here for about walking in this neighborhood for about 1 hour, I must have come across maybe 10 people in that walk, because you can see that there is nobody on the streets walking around. It's a very quiet and peaceful area. So guys, are you ready? Can you guess? Well, I will let you know. The house in this vicinity is in the range of around 3 million to 4 million US dollars. That is 30 lakh, 35 lakh, 40 lakh, depending on the condition of the house and when it was built. If it's an old house, you can get it around 3 million. That is 30 lakh US dollars. And I don't know how to count them into Pakistani rupees. It is definitely not in crores. And it can be in billions, more than a billion. So guys, in Pakistan, if a person can buy a 500 yards house in 10, 12, 14, 15 crores, and if you want to buy a house here, almost the same size, it will take you around $3.5 million. 35 lakh. Man, it's mind boggling, mind boggling.